Oh, now I want to listen to Shoggoth on the roof.
Okay, so funny story real fast before we start. I asked my sister if she loved me so that she could go grab my charger for me. And she's like, only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. And then my dad looks at her and starts flipping her off because he's the only one here.
Those are my notes. Are these my notes? These are my notes. Hello, notes.
All right. Hello, internet. We are live, right? Yeah. Can you see us?
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, I have no clue.
We are Stop, Drop, and Roll. We're an actual play 5th edition game in the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting. And yeah, we weren't here last week, but we are back. Some of us were at Gen Con, and it was enough of us where we didn't play. But we're here now. Why don't we have everyone go ahead and roll a d20 and see who gets the honor of recapping after being off for 2 weeks?
19.
I got a 9.
18! Haha.
This is so bad. I don't remember at all because of Gen Con. And I rolled a 5.
Okay. Fun times.
Tell you what, May, I will help you remember because Ember and Rinlin got each other's back.
Look at
I got my
that.
notes too.
I gave my hammer away. That's pretty much all I remember.
That happened.
I did
And
forget
then we
that
were about
happened.
to storm the castle. That's literally...
So we gave the mithril to the smith. Rinlin and I had that really awkward interaction with Priscilla.
Yep.
Or she
And
thought
then
we were gonna murder her.
Yeah, we brought her back, and then she thought we were gonna murder her.
And in Soul, we're not good parents.
Just because we wanted to feed alcohol to a child.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It led us around.
I'm gonna
And then we-
turn the light on.
We got into that warehouse.
Oh, that's right. We got
Yeah.
into the warehouse,
And
then
we got
hit-
past the Minotaur.
which
That's
was
right.
awesome.
We currently look like. Who do I look like? God,
The smith.
Uh,
You look like the smith,
the Smith. Yeah.
and I look like a mook. And then we walked. We got the Minotaur to push open the stairway down. We got down, and then they closed it, and that's where we ended.
Yep.
That is correct. You guys are in the hideout of the Shadow Anvils. I believe that's
Oh
what
yeah,
they're
I
called.
wrote wolf in a box.
Yeah, because I was
It's
in
a
the
wolf
box.
in a box.
And I was in Wolf Farm that are in a box.
That was the most out of order, unorganized recap ever.
It's pretty good.
We did
We're doing
great.
good. We're doing good, guys.
I've heard worse. All right, so yeah, you guys are all in the lair of the Shadow Anvils. If you do not have roll 20 open, I would suggest you pull that up.
Oh god, gotta pull it open real quick.
Because I think we are going to jump right to Battle Camp. Beep-doop. It's supposed to transition when I make that noise. But XSplit was real slow.
I was saying, we're not.
That was quite the delay. Big Luck Buck is in chat. Hello, Big Luck Buck.
Hello, Big Luck Buck.
Buck, you know me. You don't know these other fine folks, and these fine folks don't know you yet. But
No.
What up, fam? I'm not gonna try to say your name because I feel like
Hey.
I'm gonna sound real dumb when I try.
I think all the players
just
are
said
fine
Buck.
folks. Some of the characters are definitely not fine folks.
Especially that alien guy.
Hey, I'm okay. Enough.
We redeemed another dwarf. We are doing good.
you guys did. You are doing some good.
I'm trying to be a good egg, Joe. I'm trying.
You're doing fine. You guys can feel free to start exploring this little dungeon you find yourselves in.
I hope we can turn left immediately. I feel like that's a bad idea.
Yeah, someone looked
Turn left
around that
immediately.
corner.
I'll turn left immediately. Try to get. Oh no! What have I done? I got a new mouse and I accidentally turned down the DPI on it.
I
Where's
have
the
no
door?
clue what you just said.
Where's the door? Where's the door?
I
You
would
look
also-
down this hallway and you see a
I
door.
think there's
There
a
it
door.
is.
May I check for traps before I blindly go sprinting down this hallway, please?
Probably a good idea.
Sure.
Maybe that's Kalian's job?
I mean, you know, she likes to do it.
Alien, will you look down this hallway for traps before I go sprinting down this hallway?
Yes, of course. There were
I know how to
questions
play this game.
presumably.
Are we level 4?
Yes.
Yes, we are level 4. That's what, investigation, Joe?
Go ahead and just do a perception for me.
Okay. Wow, is that really like +3?
Where's my fancy ass hammer?
I ate it.
Oh, there it is.
That's not. Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, so I got a 20.
Okay. Looking down the hallway, you don't see any spots where there would be any room for any traps. It's kind of a thin, tight hallway. There is a wooden door at the end of it. The stonework here is old, very old. You think it was around probably good dozen decades or so. It's definitely older than most of you. So
It's not
I wanna-
older than me.
most.
I want to look at it with my dwarf eyes.
Sure.
I don't really know what I can gather from that, but I very rarely get to use this, and I got excited.
Make a
Double-
dwarf roll.
A double proficiency history check on stonework. Heck yeah. Hecka. Calm down.
Hello.
Is the proficiency 2 or 3?
At this
Two
level,
right now.
it's 2. Next level, it's 3.
So that's a 14. I have a -1.
Okay. Examining the stonework, you can tell that this was around probably pre-First Empire War. So it's old. It's old catacomb area. But it's sturdy. It's in the... It's clearly part of the more... What's the word I'm looking for? Established and well laid down foundation of the city. That's mostly what you get. Stonework is solid and old.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make a stone roll.
I'm a
Not
dwarf.
even mad about it.
You can
Hey.
continue. I just wanted to roll on rocks.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for somebody to cast sleep spells on me.
I mean, was the hallway clear?
My fist can cast a sleep spell on you.
I cast
I don't
fist.
think we should waste. Oh, I got you.
I mean,
We shouldn't waste your spell slots. Oh.
I'm gonna go down the hallway since I'm not being told one way or another.
Oh,
Down
yeah, I would have been
hallway.
like,
Yeah.
looks clear.
Bleep.
There's a door.
I can't remember if we're trying to use stealth or not.
Why would they?
Uh,
We're not sneaking here. I mean, they know we're here. Like we.
Maybe somebody who has a disguise should like casually open the door.
Yep, got it.
Alright, I'll do it with him. I'm still disguised.
Just gonna open the door.
Uh huh.
Okay.
is the door unlocked?
Opening the door, it is unlocked. You see two individuals laying out what look to be weapons. New, shiny, polished, brand new weapons on the table.
Ooh.
They both kind of look up at you, and they recognize Atone, the face that you have. Shoot, it's been so long. What's his name? He's a dwarf.
Bosh.
Bosh. They're like, Bosh, what brings you here?
What did we come for? I don't remember.
You said that we had a material that you weren't familiar with that you're going to bring to the boss.
Adrian, thank you for the bits.
That was our cover. What's the real reason we're there?
To kill everyone.
To kill everyone.
Yeah, no, actually, I say that. I'd say, did we actually bring any material?
It
No,
was me in the box.
We had a wolf in a box.
Yeah. No, I was like, no, we brought some stuff to show the boss, and yeah, I poked my head in, saying what's up, seeing if he was in here.
He's back at the forge. Go ahead and roll a deception check for me, Mario, and you can have advantage because you have the face of the other dude.
Well, the first roll was an 18. I get a plus. The second roll was less. So, D4.
He kind of gestures to the other door that is against the northern wall, right here. Says, you can go head on back.
Yeah, head through.
As Atone heads for that door, the individual right here looks and he kind of sees the strange, odd assortment of individuals following Bosch into the room. Who are these fine folks? He says, turning to Bosch, aka Atone.
I point at Kalian. I'm like, what? You don't recognize him? I was like, he's been with me. He's just muscle, and yeah, there's been weird people hanging around, and so I brought some others. They're just whatever. They're here. I needed an escort. Something weird can go.
Can't you see the family resemblance?
Yeah, that one's my cousin.
Funny, you don't look alike at all.
Well, we both got beards.
Are you? He kind of like. So he makes like the face that someone would make if people were making racist jokes about their own race, and he doesn't really know how to react.
He wants to laugh, but he doesn't know if he's gonna get smacked for it.
Right. Like, I'm not allowed to laugh at this. I'm a little confused. But
calm the fuck down. Not all female dwarves have beards. It was a joke.
Right.
So by that, not all.
Kalian, can you make a deception check for me real quick?
Oh boy, can I?
Just to kind of carry yourself and blend in like someone he's seen before.
How's a 6 do for me?
I hate to do this, but I don't recognize any of these folks. You can head on in by yourself, Bosch, but they're gonna have to wait out here.
Okay.
Well, now that's just unfortunate.
I mean, whatever. Like I said, you guys are muscle. It's not like I need you with the boss. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So begins me casually taking a position in a corner behind one of these guys.
Are you going to head through the door, Mario?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will he let me stand here against the wall?
Yeah.
I would like to.
I didn't even ask. I just moved.
Yes, I'm admiring the weapons right next to this dude.
I would like to prepare
Yeah.
to obliterate his skull when given the signal. I don't know what the signal is yet, but
You assume there will be a signal, and skull obliteration will happen. Gotcha.
Yeah. Basically, when all the rest of us get in here and get into position, I assume some bullshit's about to happen.
Yeah.
Alright, so Atone, you step through the door, There's another little hallway. You see another individual around the corner there, kind of standing guard.
Yes.
And then...
Does he shut the door behind him?
Do you?
I don't. No.
Okay.
Because you'll see why I would purposely leave it. But
Alright, I'm gonna go keep an eye down this hallway. And I'm gonna cast Mage Hand once I'm out of sight.
so, Joe, is this more doors in front of me here?
Yes, those are 2 more doors. The dude with the bow kind of looks up, nods at you, and looks back down. He seems to be reading through something.
Yeah, I just kind of wave and keep walking, and I'm gonna go through these doors.
Okay. As you enter this next room, a warm glow from a forge up ahead greets your eyes. The heat hits you immediately as you open the double doors. Inside, you can see a couple of salamanders stoking the fires, and a dwarf hammering away at some weapons and organizing them.
I guess I would step up to about right here.
Okay.
I don't know, how far away is it? Not like far, right? Let's call up. I go, hey, boss, we brought some stuff for you to look at. You mind if a couple of my guys bring it through?
Bosh, what are you doing here? You weren't called here.
Yeah, it wasn't called, but we found some stuff. I don't know. Maybe you know what it is. I don't. Might be of interest.
That rare, huh?
Rare enough, I don't know what I'm looking at.
Go ahead and make a deception roll again, Mario.
17.
17?
You about to get fucked up, Mario.
Yes, I am.
Huh. Come down here for a second. There's something I want you to look at.
Oh boy.
But real quick, before I move and before I react to that, like, it looks like he's down in...
Yeah, there's like stairs down. You would have to walk around to get down to him.
Oh, I see. Okay, I wasn't scrolled up far enough. This... Oops, wrong. Cool. This little bit right here, like the wall, right?
Yep.
Alright. So...
It's only about, I would say, like 3 feet high, that wall. And then it's about 10 feet down between, from like this drop.
Alright.
It's
Cool.
about 10
Well,
feet down.
That wall's about 2 feet taller than I need it to be. So when I
Okay.
get here, I dropped my, I let my super dragon drop behind the wall,
Okay.
and just kind of like, well, wait, we got telepathy with each other, right?
Yeah, you and your pseudo dragon do. Yep.
So then, so yeah, I just tell them, you know, act with the others. Hopefully that's a good enough clue when the super dragon rushed.
Okay.
And, I would've went close.
Do we see the pseudo dragon rush out?
Yeah, there's no reason you wouldn't. He's not trying to hide himself or anything.
Oh, look at fucking
Remember,
snow.
slowly, casually walk.
Okay. Mario, how is the pseudo dragon? He's just heading to the next room.
Like,
Here, let me get the token for him.
bolt to the other.
Like acting worried.
I guess I really didn't give much of a command. I just so you like, I mean, he rushed to the room quickly.
Is he trying to remain unseen?
I feel like that guy's focused enough, and Pseudo Dragon will move fast enough. I mean, he's got a. Well, him moving, guy, another thing, probably.
You are cutting in and out a lot, sir.
That sucks because I don't know what to do about it.
And that was perfectly clear, that sentence.
That's okay. I was saying, like, the dragon flies at 60. So I figure with that guy focused on other things, the dragon has more stealth. I'm telling him back to others.
Okay. So the dragon swoops past this guy. He doesn't notice. However, when the dragon does go in the room, one of the thugs who's kind of here sees it fly in and goes, "What the fuck is that?" Pulling out a sword, he turns and looks at it.
Is that the signal?
I'm gonna cast message as soon as I hear this and see the dragon. And Atone is just within range. I'm just gonna be like, "What's going on?"
2 salamanders and dwarf.
Because, like, I have -1 intelligence, and this seems like the signal.
Well, the guy just pulled a sword on my pseudo dragon, so
Yeah, I'm gonna cave this guy's head in.
All right. I'm going to need everyone to stop, drop, and roll for initiative. We in it now, fam.
nat 20.
Nice.
Fuck you.
I got a nat 4.
Nah.
We're trying to get low, right?
Yeah, the lower you get, the better.
Alright, good.
We're playing golf today.
Go ahead and put your initiatives on the initiative tracker
Don't tell me how
where
to
you
live my
see
life.
fit. All right. I'm sorry, David. You don't have to put anything on the tracker.
Is that gonna go off before initiative?
Yeah, you're gonna get an attack off before initiative.
DM David, I'm pretty sure he's the only one who can tell you how to live your life.
That is
True.
actually.
No, he can tell you how to end your life.
Accurate.
He can tell you how he
I
would end your
need
life.
this
No.
page.
If Joe had introduced me to D&D, he would have been the person that, like, consumed my life.
D&D is a magical game.
Yeah.
It is full
Excuse
of
me,
pretend magic.
May? What was that?
Somebody's already a Pathfinder fan now.
I have not played Pathfinder.
She still hasn't played it.
Yeah, I remembered at the end of each day, I was like, oh yeah, we're supposed to play Pathfinder together. Every day.
I didn't actually use those tickets. It's all good.
If you would have reminded me, I would have gone, I just didn't remember.
To be fair, it was at really lousy times when we were busy. But
Man, that salamander rolled well.
he sure did.
I'm getting really excited. Because I get to roll 5 dice for 1 attack now.
Wow.
Ooh.
Is that like brutal critical and stuff for barbarian?
I get a reckless attack everything, and I get an additional dice when I reckless, so 2d20s for advantage and 3d6 for...
She rolls her 2 hit and damage all at the same time.
Okay.
Because she's a efficient player.
something like that.
Alright, so top of the initiative order, Atone.
Wasn't Rinlin gonna get her attack off?
Yes, Rinlin. Go ahead and make your attack. My bad.
Thanks, buddy.
Smash
crit.
his head in.
You what?
You crit?
Okay.
Man.
Beautiful dwarf.
You what?
It's actually not going to be that much damage because I don't have any sort of like.
It'll be much.
Yeah, because you crit, so you hit. You're reckless attacking, so your hammer ability comes into play, right?
Yeah. So 29.
Excuse me?
It was 29.
Okay.
Is
You-
that, do you need the necrotic separate from the
No.
regular?
No.
Okay.
You bring your hammer down onto this guy's just like back. Like you hit him in the dead in the back and he just stumbles forward, just, oh, what the hell? He squeaks like that too. He's got a sissy voice.
Sissy voice.
He is bleeding out of his ears. Actually, his back, because that's where you hit him. But he is not feeling good. But he is still limping.
I definitely thought you were gonna say she one-hit KO'd. I was like, can I roll to fall in love?
How close was I to a one-hit KO? Come on. I don't know.
Pretty close. I'll
On
tell
a
you
scale
after the
of-
combat.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to like 32, how close was it?
Next up, this salamander.
Well, Atone didn't get to go.
Go.
Oh, Atone, you're up. I'm all sorts of
Wow.
thrown off.
Did I really mess you up that much?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I just
that
won't roll
guy's
anymore.
not feeling good.
Advantage is broken. Okay.
It's pretty
So,
good.
how loud was it?
Decently loud. You hear this sickening crack from the room you're in, and both the salamanders' heads turn towards the door.
So, my people are out there, so I'm going to run back to it. And just like yell down the hallway, like, what the hell's going on?
Okay.
I'm not.
That'll be it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping that maybe these guys don't think we're invading. I'm hoping to help buy time for the team to come.
Oh, I'm gonna attack you if I see you.
Fair enough. It's this salamander's turn now. He slithers by you in a tizzy. He double moves. As he scoots by you, he does leave your reach. If you'd like to take an attack of opportunity, Atone, you can.
Oh, I feel like I should, but I'm in such a bad position to do that. I don't want to give myself up yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Fair
don't
enough.
fault you for that. We
Yeah.
don't
At
fault
all.
you for that at all.
I'm squishy. And stuck between two sides.
Yeah, it's not a place I'd want to necessarily be.
Stuck
That
between a
salamander
salamander and
even-
another salamander.
Get down here. The hallways are kind of.
Yeah, does he fit?
I think he could squeeze its difficult terrain, probably.
They're large. I mean, think about it. They're snakes, effectively, so
Yeah.
long. They're not wide.
Rinlin, it is your turn again.
I'd like to obliterate this fucker,
Okay.
please.
Go ahead.
Please. Oh, that's nice. It's a crit fail. But I reckless attacked. So like 17? 18?
That, I believe, will hit. And I am correct. It does.
19, actually. But yeah. And then 13 damage.
With your second swing, you bring your hammer down. Again, same spot in the back. This time, you feel a little less resistance as some of the guy's bones just snap and cave in. And he just kind of crumples to the ground, completely lifeless.
Do I just like completely shatter his spine with this hammer?
Yeah. Spine,
So-
good portion of his rib cage is no longer attached to his spine.
So for that second hit, I want to turn it around and just like cleave into him with the teardrop end.
The pointy part?
Yeah, just like into his
Sure.
spine with the point.
Yeah, he's
teardrop
dead.
end.
He's very dead.
And then just grin at Soul.
And I'm just smiling as I'm covered in crimson.
It matches your crystals. And then I would like to move here.
Okay.
Oh man, I was gonna go there.
I would like to move here.
Actually, you should actually move to your original spot. But it doesn't matter.
I assumed Soul was gonna come.
Oh yeah.
That guy
And
at
just,
top.
I want to stare this guy down, absolutely covered in his friend, and just like grin at him.
Actually,
But
that's
there's still
right
the
up there.
archer up there, and the guy is coming. So, I mean, if me and Rinlin are down here with this dude's not lasting.
Yeah.
You want to
guys-
keep fighting,
You guys are
friends?
Oh. I feel like I'm headed our way like immediately.
It is the boss's turn. He's going to... Yeah, he can get there with a single move. He'll double move. As he kind of gets up here, he looks towards you, Atone, and goes, "What's going on?"
Why are your people attacking mine? What'd they do? Is this a setup?
You're not Bosch, are you?
Shit!
You're gonna get fucked. You about to get fucked up.
Soul, it's your turn.
Alright, I remember how badly the salamander fucked me up last time.
Can we see the salamander? Do we even know he's coming?
The door was left open by your
And I think they
noir, so...
I thought it was open. Or I thought it was closed, so I didn't know I was like moving here with the assumption that I couldn't see him.
So, I'm going to cast Shatter right here.
Okay.
Please.
And use my channel divinity to force them to take full damage.
Nice.
Okay. Do they still get a save?
Yes, they still get a save.
Okay.
It's just max damage.
Yeah.
The bow person got a 20.
That
Shit.
saves.
Oh. Half of max is still pretty good.
And the salamander got a 17.
They both save.
Okay.
So, full damage would be 24, so 12 damage total for both.
Okay.
And then, I guess I'm just gonna post up in that doorway. That way the salamander can't get in.
Oh, did they both
just-
save?
Yeah, they both saved.
Gross.
Just like hold my shield and wait, I guess.
I was
Alright.
gonna be impressed.
Ember, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to attack my... Actually, hold on. If I move... There's a table right here, right?
Yep.
So I
gotta
can't
jump
move
on the
there.
table.
You can jump on it.
Jump on the table and still hit him? And would I get advantage or disadvantage?
You would have advantage because you're flanking with Rinley.
Please.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
She does a
That
sick
advantage. I needed that advantage. I got a 3.
flip. Nice.
My first hit, I got an 18 plus 2, so 20, not naturally.
That'll hit.
For my second hit, I got a 20 naturally.
He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna action surge as
Nice.
well.
Well, I mean, you might want to roll damage first.
Yeah, you might kill him.
Well, that is the idea. So.
And-
Ah, shit.
Oh, run away, dice.
Alright, so the first one is. The second one is 7.
What was the first one?
And the second
8.
one was 7 plus 14. No. 15 is a number that I can't math right now.
Math is
23.
hard.
Is it 23 total?
Is that before the doubling of the critical?
That was with the critical. I rolled twice with the critical.
Okay, so it's 23 total.
It doesn't kill him yet.
Okay. He is not dead.
Surge. And hit him again.
Okay. Your mic's doing that thing where you like cut in and out. That's why I keep asking. But
Okay.
No, they didn't hear you at all. I didn't hear you in here. I'm the only one that can hear you right now, and that's in real life.
Okay. Is it better now?
that
Yeah.
sounds better. Yeah.
Is this real life?
Is this real life?
Alright. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
10 damage.
All right. With that, you guys in the room watch as Ember kind of like laterally jumps onto the table, and as she lands, she just slices twice with her swords across the guy's back because he was facing Rinlin, and then he just kind of like leans forward and goes, "Ugh!" And then seeing an opening, Ember just stabs her sword into his back and pulls it out. He falls down dead.
High five.
Okay. Anything else, Ember?
The doorway that Soul is in.
You can get around Soul if you want.
Nah, I think I'll be alright.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna move into this little doorway here. This little hidey hole room.
You duck into the side room, standing at the ready for anything that comes.
What is it? Bye, friend.
I feel so abandoned.
It is Salymander's turn again. Salymander. It's other Salymander's turn, I should say.
Yeah.
You're in a bad place, Mario.
Yeah, but this guy's also 10 feet down, and I got a 3-foot wall between us, so I'm thinking I'll at least get some cover, maybe? I hope.
The Salamander is just going to take its turn to double move right on up to you, Atone.
Okay.
Oh god, flanked by salamanders.
I'm not worried about that. That's cool.
Not quite yet.
Alright. The archer here's turn is going to pop out from around the corner, looking at you, Soul. It's going to take a shot. Pew pew! Ooh. Does a 23 hit?
You know, if you'd gotten a 22, you would have missed.
Yeah. Well, I didn't, so that will be... Oop, that's the wrong die. I want this one. There we go. 7 points of piercing damage. And then he launches a second arrow at you. That'll be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that'll be 6 points of piercing damage. And after that, he ducks back down the hallway, taking cover from you. Getting out of sight. Kalian, your turn.
Gee. I'm going to move and bonus action dash there.
Okay.
What the hell? I have line of sight on this guy, and he's probably got some form of cover. Right?
Yeah, he'd have half cover.
Okay.
I got tricks you haven't seen yet. Don't worry about me.
You're alright? Okay. I was gonna try to figure out a spell that might do nothing.
Focus on the front, Salamander. Don't worry about me.
Well, so you're threatening that guy, so I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
So I get sneak attack damage.
Oh, well then, do your thing.
Do your thing.
You do you, boo-boo.
22 to hit?
I sure hope so. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, that's not bad damage. 20 damage.
Arrow flies down the hallway, over Soul's shoulder, underneath this guy, the first salamander's arm, and it embeds itself in the tail of the farther salamander, who lets out a hissing shriek.
Gross.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Alright, it is another archer's turn.
Yeah, where's that archer at, buddy?
He's off in a dark place that we don't see yet.
gonna double move up there, taking some cover, and then you hear the archer he does that thing where he sticks a finger in his mouth and he whistles and he goes. I can't even whistle right now. That's how bad I am. He whistles, and you guys hear coming from down the hallway where he was a strange hissing noise.
Heckaroony.
Yeah,
I bet there's snakes.
I saw you move something. I've been trying so hard not to metagame.
Bam. Not the door. Door does not get a turn.
Please.
But
Are those fire snakes?
12,
They look like fire snakes.
8, and 19.
Here, it's very well possible.
They're snacky snakes.
Oh my god, don't.
Snake, snake.
I hate you.
All right. So back to the top of the initiative order. Atone, you are up.
So, last thing that was said to me was, "You're not Bosch, are you?"
Right.
So
And then a salamander came up and is menacing you.
So with a big smile on my face, I let the illusion fall. They see me,
Okay.
and then I simply say, "You missed me," and cast Misty Step, and that bonus action and drops me right there.
Nice.
Oh.
And then, because it's a bonus action, we are going to Eldritch Blast that.
Fair enough. I would say you're close enough where he's not going to get any cover. So go ahead and take your shot.
19 on the roll. That's a 24.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
3.
3? Okay. Do you add your charisma bonus?
No.
What invocations do you have?
What's that?
What invocations do you have then?
So remember, this character did not want to kill again, so the invocations I've taken have been like doing for me, not
Right. Okay. I remember now.
Devil's Sight, Eyes of the Runekeeper. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Just really funny because we keep having him kill stuff.
Yeah. You guys are prepping it for it.
So traumatic.
We really are.
You guys.
Like,
I think the next couple levels.
really like Gremlin and Ember.
Okay. It's the salamander's turn, and there's a lot of people in his way that he can't really get by.
Oh shit! I could have moved.
He can just stay there.
Yeah, he could have moved. I was about to say you should have moved
Oh,
behind me.
yeah. Go ahead, Mario. You can move.
Yeah, because I'm going to just fall back.
Hello, friend.
The salamander's actually just gonna chuck his spear at Soul, because Soul's standing right there. Why not?
Who does that?
That is a
I'm
14.
gonna impose. Hold on. Never mind. Don't have
Yeah,
to.
14 doesn't hit.
You see this huge, large-sized javelin flying down the hallway at you, and you brace yourself behind your shield, and it pings off. The vibrations, they shake your arm a little, but you're not actually hurt. But the noise from the spear hitting it echoes throughout the hallways here. If anyone didn't know you were here, they do now.
Guys.
Shut the door to this door.
This salamander is spearless, so I'm going to give him a little empty hand there. And then,
Holy swarm us.
Rinlin, it is your turn.
I think
Yes.
we're all right here.
I'm gonna move here, which is literally all my movement.
Okay.
I can do it, I checked, but by the hair of my balls. And I'm gonna, like, smack the shit out of this dude.
Wait,
Okay.
you don't have a beard.
I crit again.
Yeah?
I really want to show you so you don't think I'm like...
Nah, you're good. Roll damage.
I'm sorry?
I don't care about the archers. The archers are chumps.
You shouldn't have given me this hammer.
Don't feel sorry for being lucky.
Just remember all the times you crit failed.
That last combat, you
I
were
rolled
failing everywhere.
insane damage. I rolled max on at least half these die, so it's 33 damage.
You run up and you guys watch as Rinlin swings her hammer. The teardrop leaves almost this shadowy trail of necrotic energy behind it, and as she strikes the poor individual who came out from around the corner and didn't actually get to act yet, the teardrop, the rounded part, just lands in that person's face, and you guys are all pretty happy you don't get to see the splatter that happens around the corner, except for Ember. You can kind of make out what's going on a little bit, so if that's your thing, you can see it.
I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah,
so
you're cool with it.
And then I turn to the other one and I scream at him. Just full on barbarian screech.
Make an intimidate check. You can use strength instead of charisma because you're
That's like, oh, you shouldn't have.
a show of strength.
That's a 20.
When you do this and turn to him, he just goes, ah! And
I'm not even raging yet. That's the sad part.
end of your turn?
Yep. This is making up for the fact that the last, 2 combats we did, I haven't hit anything.
Yeah, you missed a lot. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and reveal this to make it easier for me.
And then you literally gave me an item that you were just like, here, use Reckless all of the time.
That's the plan. Because
Yeah, now
of
you're gonna kill me in one round.
what I get to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed you haven't been putting a reckless marker on her.
I don't
That's
need
because I'm
to.
always... I didn't need to anymore. It's assumed.
I know May. I know she's just going to do it every time now.
Are those fire snakes?
Yeah.
They're fire snakes.
They're spicy noodles.
This spicy noodle comes on up to you with a double move. And he's going to stop right there. Hello, I am Noodle. That's what he says.
But in snake talks, I don't understand it.
No, he says it in common. Hello.
His name is literally Noodle.
it's canon now that Snake is evil.
I want to keep him. Can I perform an animal handling check on
Dwarf
the
Man is gonna actually head back here. And you guys hear some doors open and shut.
Okay.
Oh, his ass is running away.
Or he's coming down the hallway, come from another angle.
And yeah. Soul, it's your turn.
Alright. So, if I cast a first level spell, I can't cast another leveled spell on the same
Correct.
turn, right?
But you could still cast a cantrip.
Yes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I am going to move myself right behind Rinlane, put my hand on her back, and say hello, friend.
Hello.
And then I am going to cast Shield of Faith on her.
Nice.
Cool.
I know I don't have to be touching her, but I'm soul.
When the spell's just right.
Yeah. So you get a +2 to your AC for the duration.
Thanks, bud.
And then I'm going to cast Toll the Dead
Toll the Dead on
on this hot boy
the big hot boy?
and big hot
The
boy
big-
and tiny hot noodle.
Yeah.
Okay.
hot
So big hot boy has to
Yeah.
make
God
a...
forbid we call characters by what they actually are.
What kind of save does big hot boy make?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. He got a 14.
Damn it, he succeeds.
Big hot boy ain't having anything. I'm gonna stop using that die because that die's rolling too well against you guys. Anything else, Soul?
Oh heck, this lasts for 10 minutes.
No, that's it.
Hey, hold on before we end the turn. I know it's already happened. I don't know if I can do it, but can I impose disadvantage on Hot Boy's roll?
Absolutely.
A thing.
He got a 7 for his second one.
He Fails. Yes. He takes
Alright, I was only
1d12.
halfway paying attention because I was reading all of my things. I'm like, wait a minute.
And I rolled max damage. He takes 12 necrotic damage.
12
Hella.
necro damage. That's some hella damage right there.
I like how we're necro bros right now. That's nice. Oh, that's my leg, Lucy.
I can do necro, can't I? Hold on.
We're a good party.
So Soul, after seeing that salamander chuck his spear at you, and you hear the like clanging noise on your shield, you look at him and you hold your shield out, and then you fight with a hammer, right?
Yep.
Using your hammer, you just bang on your shield, and it makes like this weird, creepy, just sonic reverberation that flies towards him. You can visibly see it hit him, and he just winces in pain.
I like it.
Get hecked.
You told the dead and him. Ember, it is your
Can I
turn.
help you?
I'm having the real struggles of trying to figure out whether I should double move into this hallway to head off what's his face or not. Guys to fight right here.
Can she move into my space? Attack.
As long as she doesn't end, she can do that. However, if she leaves your space backwards, she will take an AOO from the snaky boy.
If she doesn't kill him.
If she doesn't kill the fire noodle, correct.
Okay. Well, I think I will come join Renland's space.
Okay.
Hi, friend.
Hello.
And I'm gonna attack Fire Noodle.
Okay.
Spicy Noodle. I'm sorry,
The
Spicy.
spicy noodle.
Okay.
Spicy Noodle with exclusively my icy sword, so I'm gonna just use. I'm gonna use the icy sword and a regular one. Like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna do the fire damage.
Let me know which one you're gonna do first.
I think my main hand is the fire one, so I'm not using fire damage on
Okay,
that one.
so
and then
this
my
one's
offhand is
regular.
the ice. Yeah.
And your second one's ice. Gotcha.
15.
15 hits.
It's damage.
What was the number?
11.
Thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's super weird because it always cuts out just when you're saying the number that I need to hear.
It's because I plugged my headset into the wrong port.
Oh.
Like, this port's a little looser, and if I undo it, and then I have to restart my computer, else it won't take.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
So I'm just kind of hanging in there. Second one is the icy damage.
Okay.
And that one is a 16.
That'll hit.
That one only got 6 damage.
6 damage. However, as you stab it with your cold sword, and the ice begins to spread out from the sword into the wound that you inflict by jabbing your sword directly into the creature, you hear it cry out in pain. It's almost like a smaller version of the larger salamander, and the flames on it just kind of die down, and he shrivels up and is no longer moving.
Hop skip my way back into my hidey hole over here.
Okay.
Renland's space.
Yeah, get on my space.
Gotta let her be her.
You don't want to be in the swing radius.
I don't want to get smacked.
All right. It is other hot boy's turn. He gonna slither. He's gonna move right up here, and he's actually gonna bump his friend backwards.
What?
Taking up his space because they don't fit. So he's gonna be like, move.
Bitch.
Get out the way.
And now that he's right up next to Renlin,
Sir, you can't do that.
he's going to attack Renlin.
Sir, that's not how D&D works.
He has advantage on these attacks because Renlin reckless attack. My plan is coming to fruition.
Try it.
Here we go.
Hopefully
He
my
strikes at you with his spear.
God,
That is a 22.
Yeah, that'll do.
Fuck.
Goosh. Jabbing it in with both of his hands. He's going to roll this, and I need another one of these dice.
Why am I not raging? That's a good question, actually.
That is, I don't know.
I just now remembered that raging gives me damage reduction, so... Oops.
Oh, that's not that bad. So you take 11 piercing damage and 1 fire damage.
1 fire.
And then he's going to try and wrap his tail around you.
Okay.
I'm gonna impose disadvantage on that.
Okay, so he just rolls 1 die. That's a 12.
That is... Is it a hit, like an attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
Okay. He tries to swing his tail at you, but Ember kind of yells out, "Hey, stupid!" And he misses.
Stupid!
All right. It is Mook McGee's turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna step out towards Rinlin, and he's gonna draw a short sword and try and poke at you twice. So here's his first
he was
poke.
Scared shitless, but okay.
He has disadvantage because he's scared shitless of you.
Oh, okay.
So
Shit.
it balances out. He got a 5 with the first one. And another 5. That's great. 2 nat 1s.
I love it when the dice fit the narrative.
It's like, don't hurt
Did you
me.
roll 2 natural 1s?
Yes.
That guy needs to leave. I'm sorry, but like...
He needs to go cuddle with the fire snakes.
You need to go home.
Buddy, you should go.
Oh, buddy.
That's his name now, is Buddy.
All right. 2 more spicy noodles are going to move. Well, that one's going to move, and then it will be Kalian's turn.
Did anyone mention the dwarf running through the door? Do we even know?
Yeah.
Somebody shouted it?
We don't
Did
know.
I thought
No, we heard him running in a door. So
Alright.
running and a door.
I'm gonna take the middle ground choice. I am going to cast Silent Image. I have a long-term plan for this, but it takes 2 actions.
He's playing the long con.
Yeah.
That's about right.
To cast Silent Image, and I'm going to make it appear as a smoky fog that's very dark and hard to see through.
Okay.
Right there.
That is hard to see through.
Good idea. And then I'm going to double move over here. And at my turn.
All right. You guys see Kalian raise his hand up. Some fog appears by all the salamanders, and then he runs out the door.
Alright, that's turn 1. Turn 2 explains everything.
Snaky
Okay.
Boy is going to end right there because he can't get close enough to anyone to do anything. And Atone, you're up. You guys made a little death hallway here, didn't you?
yes, we did.
Didn't expect that.
Is that fog bothering us, or do we know it as an illusion?
So you could make an intelligence check to determine that it's an illusion, or
Oh.
next turn when I cast message, I can tell you it's an illusion and you can see through it.
Well, I attack now, so I guess I need to do the intelligence thing.
I think that takes your action.
Yep.
Is it? Wow.
That's why it's a 2-part plan.
Well, part 1 hurts me. So does that mean I get disadvantage if I shoot into this thing then?
Yes.
Then we're gonna do a different route. We're gonna do. Wait a second.
I'm trying to keep you from killing people.
Yeah.
Not the time.
Oh, cool. That's radiant damage. So no worries about disadvantage here. We are going to Sacred Flame the front salamander.
Oh, nice.
So
Deck save on my part.
yeah, it'd be a deck save, and I guess it just follows my normal spell saves, right?
Yes. He got a 14.
Yeah, he's fine then.
Okay.
Still.
That's it. All right. It's this salamander's turn, and he don't got no spear, so he's gonna go get one.
BRB.
Yeah, he double moves and grabs the spear. Rinlin, your turn.
Do I have disadvantage to attack the one in front of me?
Unless you see through the fog.
I'm not gonna waste my action to make an intelligence check,
Okay.
but I'm most likely gonna fail. Unless
Yeah.
you did say it was an action, right?
Yeah, I was gonna send my message to you next turn so you can see through it.
Oh. I would like to rage though,
Okay. Rinlin
if I
is
could.
angered.
Well, it's the first time I got hit, so.
Fair enough.
And then I will attack him recklessly.
Okay, so reckless and the fog cancel out, so it's just a regular
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, that means I don't get this. Oh, I rolled shit. An 11 doesn't hit, does it?
11 does not.
I also gutter crit the damage on that. It was 2 1s. So that's a thing. That was all around a terrible roll.
Does that
Right.
complete your turn?
It does. I am now raging.
Yes, I put a buff little thing on you. Soul, you're up.
Okay, so I'm looking at Shatter's spell description,
Right.
and it says a sudden loud noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. So does that mean I don't have to see the point?
Nope.
If it doesn't say you have to see it, then that is correct.
That's good, because I wanted to cast it on this spicy noodle right here. So I'm hit this hot boy and the spicy noodle between it.
Okay. Yeah. You do that. I have to make saves.
3
What's
deck
the
save,
range on it?
60 feet.
Can you get it in a? Couldn't you get it so you could hit all 4 of them?
It's a 10-foot space, so technically I could, but it would hit you as well, I think.
Yeah.
If you put it further back,
I would have to limit myself to 2.
yeah. I mean, hit me. No. That's dangerous.
He's gonna go for all the noodles.
I'm getting all
Yeah.
the noodles.
He's going
Alright.
for those sick nudes.
Jeez.
Man, I want some spicy noodles.
I just put
I
noodles.
wonder why.
Okay, I'm hungry.
Like peanut chicken sounds really good.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Don't.
The salamander got a nat 20.
Alright.
The
I want to impose disadvantage on that.
Okay.
Is
I get one more time doing that, by the way.
that your
guys.
last one?
Rerolling, he gets a nat 1.
Yes!
Get hecked!
Then the fire snakes got an 18 and 19, respectively.
gosh.
They both saved.
Okay.
That's still half.
So they're going to take half damage, but Big Boy's going to take full damage.
Yep.
Good.
So it's 13, and then 13 plus 5, 8, 23. No,
23,
no, 13 plus 5. I'm bad at math.
18.
18. 18 damage is the damage roll.
Okay. Another loud, echoing, just boom, goes off somewhere in the fog that you guys can't see, but you hear lots of hissing and unhappy snake noises. Like, I'm a snake and I'm sad. Anything else, Soul?
No, that's it.
Okay. Ember, you're up.
Okay, I have sensitive hearing. Can I use that to my advantage and not being able to see?
Sure. Go ahead just as like a free action, make a perception check for me, and this will signify you listening to see how well you can
See how I can hear the things.
hear them. Yeah.
So you can
I
use and get advantage on hearing-based perception checks, or is it proficiency?
I don't know. I know I get advantage on Constitution checks.
Just make a regular check. It'll be your hearing that's letting you make this check, I'll say.
Alright,
just a regular
I got
one.
a 15.
15? Yeah, you can kind of hear about where they are. You think you know where they're at.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna invade Rinland's spot again.
Okay. This guy you can straight up see through like the kitty corner through the fog.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the salamander again, only using my ice sword.
Okay. And the ice will be the second attack. Okay.
I got a 15.
15 will hit.
Okay. And that damage is... Then... Did you hear?
I did not hear the damage.
7.
7.
7.
Okay.
I crit.
All right.
And it's icy.
Yep.
I would like to take this moment to not only thank God, but Irolinje as well.
Yes. All these
Goddess of Winter.
criticals are canceling out Wheaton.
The Moon Winter's Queen.
1.
21.
21.
And it was just one.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
Real salty.
No, 21.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use one of my Battlemaster dice.
Of course you are. You get to roll it twice because you crit.
I'm going to use goading attacks so that he has disadvantage on hitting anyone that's not me.
Okay.
Oh, that's really smart.
Oops.
Oh, and now that Rinland's raging, all her
So-
ghosty boys.
It only goes off when I hit, though.
19 additional.
So 19 on top of the 21?
And it was ice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's all ice. So in total, that ends up being... So 19 plus 21, so that's 40. 40 damage total. And it all counts as cold.
And then I did get 6 not cold.
Yeah, you got 6 not cold.
And 40 cold.
But 40 cold. And this guy happens to be vulnerable to cold damage. Which means the 40 cold damage doubles.
I was unaware that is how that happened. I just assumed I got like a bonus or something.
Nope. He's vulnerable to cold damage, so cold damage counts as double. And you crit him with cold damage, so that's basically quad damage.
God bless.
So Ember goes in with her one sword that's not lit on flames or anything, and she swings and she strikes the salamander's arms up, the ones that are holding the spear. Seeing the new opening, she takes her other sword in hand, and as she's thrusting, you guys watch as ice just gathers around it, almost extending the length of the sword by a good foot or so, and she just jabs it through the salamander all the way, and there's just an icicle sticking out the back of it, it looks like. As she draws her sword back out, her sword looks clean again. The ice has come off of it, and it's stuck in the salamander. Slowly you watch the glow of the salamander just die down, and its once red and orange color just turns slowly to gray and then blue, and it just crumples to the ground.
Yay!
I hide back in my hidey hole now.
Did not hear you.
I just want to like
I
smack
didn't
her
at
ass as she leaves. Just be like, good game.
This guy's not even going to take an attack of opportunity because he's terrified.
He should be.
He's going to disengage and hide in the corner.
Does he even know that it's me, like her, and not me?
He has no idea what's going on. There's some fog here, and all the salamanders are dying. So he's going to step back and literally just go prone and hide in the corner. He's like in the fetal position, terrified.
Thanks, Ashley.
We lost. We lost, David.
So it doesn't matter if
We lost David? What?
Tim.
Yeah.
David, are you not there?
I see him moving. I can't hear
This is
him.
audio, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not in Discord.
Oh, shows how much I'm paying attention.
I'm guessing
He
it's not
says,
bad.
just give him a sec because it's being weird.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Okay.
We missed you.
It's this Danger Noodle's turn. Spicy noodle. Excuse me.
I hate that we relate everything to food because I'm so hungry.
He is,
It's a
he is
big
kind
mistake.
of a danger noodle, though.
He is a very Danger Noodle.
He's a spicy danger noodle.
The big guys are danger noodles.
He gonna try and bite you, May.
Okay.
Oh, he get advantage because you reckless.
But he's in the fog.
You right, so I ignore that second roll.
He also has disadvantage because of wrong person. Never mind. Ignore me.
15. Does a 15 hit?
It does not hit because of Shield of Faith.
And he gonna try and tail you. Him's tail get 6 to hit.
That also doesn't hit.
'Kay.
Not because of Shield of Faith.
It's sad. So yeah, that's his turn. He's a little upset, but he's a snake, so it doesn't really matter. Kalian, you're up.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is spend an action sending message to atone. What languages do we share that are weird?
Weird ones.
Rank
Uh,
it.
I don't know.
Language of the soul.
I have Art, Common, Draconic, Empyrean, and Isper.
Alright, so none. So I'll do it in English. It doesn't matter, it's message anyways. And I'm going to say the fog is an illusion.
Okay.
Make sure to discreetly tell everyone else. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide. And wait for somebody to run down the hallway, if that even happens.
Roll a stealth check.
Rolled a 14, I have a 6, so that's a 20.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Other spicy noodle's gonna come up and try and get you, May. That's a 6 to bite. And that's a 12 to hit you with his tail.
No.
So you're just kind of standing there a few feet back, watching as these snakes just bite out and whip their tails out of the fog at you. But they're like a good foot or two away, and you're like...
Hey, a couple of them dink off of the shield. The shield.
Right.
The giant Bengal shield in front of me.
The spectral, slightly transparent shield that's kind of floating around near you. Yeah. Atone, you're up.
All right. So I step up here,
Yeah.
and as I'm blasting, I'm gonna going out to blast here, but I'm also going to whisper to Soul, saying, pass it along. The fog is a lie.
See, this is where I want Soul to be like, pass it along. The frog is a guy.
But my attack is only a 13.
13 will miss.
My
Unfortunately.
intelligence modifier is a 0, so there's a real chance that may happen.
Other salamander's turn. He pick up his spear. He moved back up here.
Wow, nice rhyme.
Thank you. He double move and he's done because he sees some fog there. Rinlin, you're up.
Am I?
It's
Do I
your
know-
turn.
Do I know that the fog is bullshit? No.
Talking is technically a free action, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Long right
Yeah,
away.
talking is
Yeah,
technically
so
a free action.
I could have just passed it on right away. So I definitely would have just told her that the fog is a lie, which is what I was told. So there's no.
Yes! I don't know
Okay.
why I had to be so dramatic about that. It's a 20 to hit.
Hits.
Non-reckless. Or not natural.
Not
Definitely
reckless.
Definitely reckless.
Very confused for a second.
What is my rage damage? Is it 2?
It's still 2, I think.
So... 15?
15 on the
That's
spicy noodle.
correct.
You squish the spicy noodle.
Like, squat, like, completely.
Yeah.
I will move onto his spicy body.
You feel like your sinuses are clear. I don't know.
And then I get ready to go again. But I don't have extra attack yet, so I just kind of look angrily at the other noodle.
Okay.
Not that he can see it because of the fog, but...
Soul, you are up.
Ah, what did the other guy do? I want to know so bad. Okay. I'm gonna move up here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna toll the dead this wimp.
Poor buddy.
He's hiding in a corner. Kill the danger
Yeah.
noodle.
Buddy got an 8.
And he's been damaged already, right?
Yeah, Buddy's been hurt. Buddy's like bleeding out his ears.
Right. That is a 5 necro to him. As I just like peek around the corner, covered in blood.
As you do that, Buddy just lays down and dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, does he even dramatically fall, or does he literally just like slowly lay down and curl up in a ball and just like?
He's standing up vertically. It's just like boom. Oh, hi Lucy.
Yeah, those are my fleshy bits, Lucy. Thanks, you dick.
Hit her tail go too. She was like, yeah.
Just gonna put that back down. Just scratch the hell out of my leg.
This is rude.
That's what I get for wearing shorts.
Anything else, Soul?
Sorry. Cat distraction.
I
I feel really sad for Buddy.
Have you been hurt bad in any way, Rinlin?
It's a-
Like, did I see you get hit?
I thought you were talking to me for a second. I was like, well, there was this one time.
I mean, I'm only down like 11 HP or something.
Okay. Then I'm going to just use my rejuvenate ability on you real quick
Okay.
and give you hit points equal to my level times 2, so 8 hit points.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Ember.
Not lose 8, please.
Okay. I'm a little sad that we didn't get to save Buddy. I feel like he could have been saved.
Redeemed. That would have been cool.
Yeah, I was gonna just tie him up with a net, but
Send him off to Nuke.
Nope.
now I'm here. I don't know that the fog is a lie, but so far it's not really been a problem for me, so I'm just gonna race on through that
Okay.
to hang out with this guy up here. And I think that is well within my movement to do. Floop. Oh yeah, I'm fine. And I'm going to attack him,
Okay.
in which I have attacked everything else. First one does not hit. I got a 3.
You are correct. 3 does not hit.
The second one I got a 19 though, so...
That one will hit.
And I got... inch with the icy sword, and I'm going to use one of my thingamabobs. I'm going
Okay.
to try and goading attack him again.
Okay. Let me know the total damage afterwards.
Okay. 12.
12 total.
12 for the goading dice total, added to 10, so 22.
22. Another deep strike with your icy sword, slicing along his tail. He kind of growls in anger.
And then I'm just gonna sidestep right back into the fog.
Okay. As you do that, he is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Alrighty.
That's going to be a 25.
I'm gonna impose disadvantage on it.
I thought you only had one left.
Now I have none.
Oh.
That's a 12.
So I'm back in the fog.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop back. I think I have enough to go right here.
Okay.
Yep, I do. Hey, Rinlin.
Sup?
Kalian.
I have no idea what's going on over here. I don't see anybody coming. I don't really want to sneak off onto my own.
Oh, you're not going to be alone. I'm coming.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna send a message to Atone. Be like, what's going on?
We're winning. I'm coming to help you.
Okay, then I'm gonna stay hidden. Stay where I am. Oh, I should have read it in action. Oh well. I spent it with message. I'm done, Joe.
Okay. Spicy Noodle's going to attack Ember with disadvantage because of the fog. That's a 7.
Not quite.
Didn't think so.
Nice try, bud.
Try and hit you with his tail. That's a nat 1. Okay.
Solid.
He's just really confused by
Atone.
the fog is all. He's normally much better at this.
Right.
All right. So, I am going to I move pretty. Double move. I was looking up real quick, finding it. The Nor ability is that. Oh, never mind. Self. Yourself. Let me read.
Yep. Alter Self is Noir shapeshifting.
Remember. Ear length. Coloration. Wrist. Night.
You are cutting in a lot.
I'm barely even speaking. I'm like half. I'm saying half words because I'm confused. Can I change like? I can change like clothing and like.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you can change your clothing.
What's that?
You can change your clothing.
Okay. So then, all right. So what I'm gonna do? I was originally over here, and I saw there's a door here, right?
Right.
All right. So then, I have an idea, and we'll move and get to here.
Okay.
So I am going to double move to here, and along the way, I'm going to use Alter Self. I'm going to make myself look like Bosch again. With this
Okay.
Disheveled, beaten, cut ropes hanging off my arms, and I have an idea to help keep out because that dwarf's going to be coming through here. And
Okay.
What you doing?
yeah, that was double.
All right. It's the salamander's turn. He's going to charge forward into the fog. As he does so, he gets a little bit lost, but he does kind of hear Ember kind of stepping back, so he's going to try and stab at you. he does have disadvantage because of the fog. My dice are just going to fly everywhere. That's fine. Ooh. Ooh. With disadvantage, does a 25 hit?
You know, just barely.
That's going to be 12 piercing damage and 1 fire damage.
I'm alright, but I have to do math now.
And then he's going to attempt to hit you with his tail. That's a nat 1 and a nat 3, so he's going to miss.
Sweet.
Rinlin, you're up.
I'm torn. So you got the spicy noodle, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the big noodle.
Okay.
I almost crit again.
Big noodles are bucatini.
It's a 19 on the die though.
That'll hit.
So 16 damage.
16 damage.
You don't need the bludgeoning and
No,
necrotic
not for you.
separate. Okay.
Not for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I
End of
smash.
your turn.
Yes.
All right. This is when things get interesting.
Mm.
I'm scared,
Skirt.
I'm excited.
but also really excited for what's about to happen.
Oh god, what the fuck?
Shit, we
What the
forgot about
fuck?
the ogre. Remember, he's got an ogre.
He has a what?
An ogre.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep.
There's still the
Heckaroonie.
Minotaur up at the other place.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on yet.
The doors swing open, and you guys can see that there's a few more individuals back here, including a large ogre-like individual. And he moves to start heading down the hallway. These guys are all going to get added to initiative real quick. No one forgets the Ogre Inquisition.
Man, we're about to get fucked up.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Specifically, I feel like Kayleen and Atone are going to get fucked up for a minute.
I think we can run away pretty well.
More than the dwarf, but the ogre's making me think that I was.
I hurried and dispatched Danger Noodle and Spicy Noodle.
Well, if you dispatch the big noodle, we can go in through the back. And we can,
Get them on two fronts.
yeah, that,
Yeah, I'm really glad we didn't go through the ogre room first.
yeah. This would have gone
Yeah, that
way
would've
worse.
been- that would've been
Yeah.
rough.
Salamanders coming with us. That would have been bad.
And we would have been the ones in the tight spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys
300
definitely
arrow
got
funnel
the
through the
right
tiny area.
setup.
Yeah, I mean, you can hold them off in that tiny hallway while we do
We
our stuff.
we definitely went Battle of Thermopylae.
He swings the doors open and just kind of points, looking back over his shoulder at the ogre, and says, "Go." Soul, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to come up here and do some smush damage to that spicy noodle.
So just to show off the entire map and what's going on here to stream.
Does a natural 20 hit?
No.
So excited by that.
I did. I got so excited.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, so
Excuse me.
sadly, it's only 8 damage, but well, technically 9, adding strength. There we go. 9 damage total.
Roll twice.
I rolled 2 die.
You strike the little noodle, and he lets out a "Mah!" as you hit him with your hammer.
Oh, this one speaks meh, but the other one spoke common.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Seems
did
like that
kill
works.
Spicy Noodle. Talk to us.
Okay.
And I think that is my turn, because I don't have anything else I can do as a bonus action.
All right. Ember, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna hit Bonfire in front of me.
Big guy.
Big guy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I got a 16 and
16 and a 19.
Those both hit. I would roll damage on the first one against the salamander, and then the second one, I can say your hit might hit the fire snake, depending on what you roll.
so I'll roll the damage for Salamander.
Okay.
8.
You jab your sword into his chest, and he lets out a dying wheeze as he crumples to the ground. Your second hit you already rolled for. You got a 19 against that fire snake, so go ahead and roll cold damage against him.
9.
And with that, you cut his head off, leaving a icy stump in its wake.
I'm gonna then move.
Ember is a killing machine, and it's
She
insane.
is. Can I roll
Get
the fall
better.
in love?
It's only gonna get better from here.
It's a sick three-way relationship we are on here.
I know. I can't help it. I just love females that cause bloodshed.
You're an
on the
interesting Vangolite, my friend.
Can make it to here, maybe here.
Okay.
I think here's the farthest I can go. So I'm headed up back way to the ogre. Well, I was the only one who still did not know that the fog was a lie.
You just kind of accepted it and fought through it. You're like, whatever.
I don't need to see.
It is Ogre Boy's turn.
Ogre boy. Oh no.
And this big boy is going to double move. Following his master's order, he's going to let out a roar and double move. Actually, he'll move. He's only going to single move. I changed my mind. He's going to go there, and he's going to huck a javelin at a tone.
Well,
PTSD.
I wanted.
Hey, I think this happened before.
Does a 21 hit a tone?
No, a 14 does.
Oh, okay. Average damage, 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
The ogre just in a rage. You look and see that the dwarf is a little surprised at how fast the ogre just runs down, and he hucks the javelin partway through. This ogre clearly has been wanting to fight for a while, but hasn't gotten a chance to. And now that you're here, he's pretty stoked.
I'm gonna lie, I was surprised by how fast the ogre moved.
Yeah.
They ain't slow.
I get to go again before anyone I think can.
That guy's double moving there. Kaylee in Europe.
Alright. Am I hidden from this ogre?
You are, in fact.
Alright, we're gonna pop the corner and shoot him right in the head.
Okay.
With my elven accuracy! Please crit! Ah! I got a 19! So close! So 19 plus 6, 25 to hit?
Definitely hits.
Oh my god, that's great damage. 2 off max, in fact. Oh, no, it's not. It's the DA. But it's still good damage. 22 damage.
Okay. Catch him right in, like, the neck, and he stumbles for a bit.
I don't know what to do. I could easily run away.
Oh, I am.
Oh, you're running away? Okay, then I'm totally
That
running.
dude just took a third of my health with a javelin.
All right, yeah, we're gonna double move. Double move, hide around the door, and shout up to the rest of the party, Ogre! And have my turn.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
glad you shouted, because now I know I can go that way.
This feller is going to double back in this direction. And seeing Ember, he's going to run out and be like, "Aah!" and try and hit you. He's going to swing with the mace he has in his hand twice at you, Ember.
Okay.
That's a nat 1. That's a 13.
So I scream back. I'm like, ah!
Okay. You guys are locked in battle. He's swinging and missing and getting parried a lot. Atone, it is your turn.
All right, we start with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
The over there. 17.
17 hits.
Yay! He takes 5 points of damage,
Okay.
and then I am in here, and then as a bonus, I have other healing light. We are going to pop off 2 of my lights,
2 healing lights.
and that gives me roll 4 hit points back.
Okay.
I'm done.
Who else we got? This guy. He's gonna come help his friend who we heard making yelly noises.
Yelling noises.
He's gonna have to double move to get there. But that'll be the end of his turn. And Rinlin, you're up.
How do you do the thing where you ruler and do it around corners?
So if you're on the arrow thing, you don't even go to the ruler. You click your
Oh.
token, and after you start moving it, press space. And then you press space when you want to make a waypoint.
You have to really emphasize the space, because otherwise it doesn't work.
You know what? We're doing this the old-fashioned way.
Perfectly fine.
20, 25.
It's really weird to explain how to do it, but
That is all of my movement.
okay.
No, it's not. I can't do that. Shit. I lied. I forgot I was raging. 5. Sorry. God bless the USA.
Rinlin must kill.
I forgot I literally have to attack or I lose my rage.
Yep.
I will beat this guy.
Go for it.
That is cocked as fuck, but okay. 17 on the
Hits.
die. 11.
11.
Damage.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Was that a regular attack?
No,
Okay.
that was reckless.
That's what I thought. You run up,
Really?
hit him in the gut with your hammer. He gets the wind knocked out of him for a brief second. This little feller is gonna go stand behind his ogre buddy. End his turn there. And then the dwarf is going to move here. And he's going to move out here.
Oh, thank God, he's what I wanted.
I was thinking, who he could have made.
Rinlin, make for free. Just make a dwarf check. Make one of your dwarf checks.
Do I get proficiency to my dwarf check?
It's the same thing that you would do for.
Stone.
Yeah, we're just gonna say it's that.
Okay, so
Double proficiency. Okay. Something's off about this guy.
which The one in front of me?
The dwarf.
Oh, freaky.
I
Freaky
scream,
deaky.
hey, are you a rock?
His skin does look a little bit more gray than you're used to.
Oh, he's a Durgar?
Durga.
Oh, Durgar.
Is he?
What does that mean?
Means
Is he
that
in-
means he's friggin' amazing is what it means.
Is he from the Evernight?
Soul, it's your turn.
Alright.
Am I gonna have to obliterate somebody?
We still kill him, or should we like non-lethal?
25, 30. Okay, so I'm going to move myself down here next to this door.
Mm-hmm.
Use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on a town. Because he's looking rough as hell.
Sure.
I'm gonna non-lethal him.
Okay, I have a net. I have a net.
So you get 9 points of healing a turn.
Wait, that puts me back to max if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
And I'm gonna prepare an action of Guiding Bolts the instant a enemy gets into my line of sight right here.
Okay. Yeah, that technically works because you can only do a leveled spell on
On my turn.
once per turn. So by readying it, you're using your reaction for it, which is on a different turn. I've never realized that, but that is a
Found the
legit thing you can do.
Yes! Okay. Sorry.
Broke the game again, David.
That's clever.
And,
Because you're just sacrificing your reaction to do 2 leveled spells in 1 turn. But it's totally something you can do, otherwise shield wouldn't work right. So,
Yeah, because he used a bonus action.
right. Okay, cool.
and I would like to pre-state that it's going to be a 2nd level spell. Rather
Fair
than
enough.
first.
Ember, you're up.
Jump over this guy. Land over here. I'm completely ignoring him. I know he gets an attack of opportunity, and I don't care.
He's gonna take it. Here he goes. Hiya! Does a 9 hit?
Does not.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright, and so I'm going to attack Dark Dwarf Man.
Go for it.
Fire and ice swords, because I don't know with my experience with dwarves, they are not resistant to fire and ice, so
Fair.
does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Been twice. And 6 14. And I'm just specifying that all my attacks are going to end up being non-lethal. I'm not trying to kill him.
Okay.
Maim, totally alright if he loses a limb, but not kill.
Gotcha. Your second attack?
That was both of them. I did.
Oh.
I got 18 twice.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Does that end your turn?
Should save the rest of the stuff for the ogre.
Okay.
He's gonna be a pushover. I wouldn't worry about it.
Ogre's turn. It's gonna move 25 feet there. And when he does, Soul, your reaction goes off.
Yes. Okay, so Guiding Bolt, ranged spell attack. Does a
Guiding bolt, you're a beautiful man. I hope it hits.
15 plus 5 hit.
Sure does.
So
And this is a 2nd level guiding bolt, so it's
5d6.
5d6. Because that spell is crazy.
That was a 6 and a 4, so 10, 13, 16, And 20 damage total. 20 radiant damage, to be specific.
Okay. You fire a bolt of bright white-blue light, and it flies down the hallway. Right after it goes over Atone's head, the bolt kind of takes the form of a dragon, and it just strikes the ogre right in the chest, and he stumbles back a little bit. But he's still standing. He's not looking good, though. He's got just burn marks all over his chest from the various spells and whatnot that have been lobbed against him, and the arrow sticking out of his neck.
I feel happy about this.
So he moved 25 feet. Then he's going to start squeezing down the hallway, so it's difficult terrain. 35, 45, 50. He gets right up to Atone, but because he's double moved, that's all he can do. But he's squeezing down the hallway trying to get at you guys.
Eat, little man.
Yeah. I got a plan for
How'd
this.
you do?
Don't kill him. I'll kill him. I got him.
Oh, he's dead.
That guy's going to follow him.
Gave me advantage. He's so dead.
Killian, you're up.
If not, I'm standing my ground.
I'm super excited for this. We're gonna just come over here, shoot the ogre in the head. Another 19. That's so frustrating. 25 to hit. I mean, I guess it's better than a kick in the head.
It will hit.
That's not very good damage. 15.
You fire your crossbow bolt. It flies. Is it crossbow, right?
Yep.
Okay. Flies straight towards his head. Hits him square between the eyes. The ogre falls back with a sickening and slow thud right to the ground.
Well, that went better than expected.
Did the ogre die?
Ogres
Yeah.
are gone.
Man, we are so good at murdering stuff today.
Yeah.
You guys have made some pretty solid choices.
Yes.
Interesting question,
Genjo.
Joe.
Yeah?
Can we use this big, shoved into the corridor ogre body as cover or anything?
Sure, I'll give you half cover.
Can I hide behind it?
Probably not.
All right.
Oh wait, am I?
So I'll just stay there and end my turn.
Okay. This feller is going to quickly circle around Ember and make an attack against her. Because he's flanking now, he gets advantage. Natural 20.
Oh.
Fine.
Maximum damage.
Oh.
14 bludgeoning. And then he's going to make his second attack. That one's going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 4 more bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So scooting around his boss, he sees an opening and he just hits you really, really hard right on the kneecap. And you kind of lose your balance for just a little bit before recovering. And then he hits you again on the back, but you kind of turn and parry it a little bit, but you still take a little bit of the blow from his strike. Atone, you are up.
Back to me already. All right. So there's this big ogre body in between us. We're gonna cover it. I guess I'm gonna hang here. Nah. We are going over the. Wait, let me make sure. Wait, that's it.
Your mic's cutting out real bad, dude.
I think he's talking quietly again to himself.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to see if I want to do this. That's a
I
bonus.
now imagine a Tone as a character just mumbles to himself constantly.
Well, he's not used to being around people either, so he probably does.
Yeah, I do it in real life too. So yeah, so we're gonna do this. We're going over the ogre, right in this guy's face. As I do that, he sees a shadow blade pop in my hand, which is a bonus action. And then with my actual action, I'm going to cast Booming Blade. And as part of this action, I must make a melee attack. So, Booming Shadow Blade 2d8.
Okay.
Maybe not. Yeah. That's only
Only a what?
that's only a 10.
Nope, not quite. He leans back out of the way, avoiding the strike.
Yeah.
All right, up to this thug. He's going to attack Rinlin twice. He has advantage because Rinlin reckless. That's a 12 for the first attack.
Nope.
And a 22 for the second one.
Nope.
Joe, that Shadow Blade is concentration, by the way.
Okay. 22 is a miss.
No, I'm sorry. I was joking. It hits. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I was trying
You
to.
said that very convincingly, FYI.
Sorry.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Is that already halved?
No.
So 1.
Yeah.
Ow.
Your turn, Rinlin.
I laugh at him.
His husband took the punch.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Okay.
Try to clarify. 17 on the die again.
Hits.
And hella good rolls. 21 damage.
Nice.
You swing your hammer and you hit him in the stomach, and using the momentum, you carry him a little bit and you toss him, and he flies into the fire and dies.
Nice. And I do that because I see where the position Ember is in, and I'm just like, fuck no, and I just like cleave him out of the way so that I can rush forward and stare this motherfucker down.
I hope you shout 4. It's just a common courtesy.
No, I'm just barbarian screaming.
Alright.
I would scream at this guy in Dwarven, but I don't know dwarf languages apparently.
This guy is going to run up to Atone. He's going to double move to get there. And now the turn I've been waiting for.
Oh heck.
This fella's going to step right there.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do! I know what he's gonna do!
Womp! You guys watch as he grows in size, becoming a very large dwarf. After doing so, he's going to attack Ember. He is not flanking anymore. Ooh, that's an 8.
Thank God.
Didn't think so. Soul, you're up.
Oh, all right. I am going to move right up there next to Atone and cast Word of Radiance.
Ooh.
I can utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on the Constitution saving throw. So both them homeboys
Okay.
have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Nice.
David, I'm so sorry. They both rolled 14 on the die.
Damn it! Right, I'm just gonna scream in their face.
You guys, Kaylee and Atone, you watch as Soul walks up and just yells something really, really loud, and he glows for a second, and the guys look scared for a second, but then when nothing happens, they step back up. Ember, your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hit the non-giant guy behind me just because he's being really inconvenient right now.
I get told that a lot, so I relate to him.
Okay, so I'm gonna crit.
Okay. Yep.
big guy.
That is on Ember's character sheet. She just crits.
Just do that.
I'm pretty thankful she only does it half the time and not every single attack.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
Right.
So that was the first attack. Second attack is 15. Does that hit?
Yep.
For the first one, it's fire damage if that matters.
Does not. 12?
And the
Yeah.
second one is... But...
What? How much was the second damage?
6.
Okay. He's still standing. You got 2 deep cuts on him. You kind of do a cross slash. Shing shing. Cutting across his armor. Ugh, he's weakened, but he's still up.
One red mark and 1 blue mark.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I should do next because I actually am not looking super great myself.
Second wind.
She technically used her bonus action to make her second attack.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I did.
Did I use a free action to scream down the hallway in angry dwarvish that we not that we need some fucking help?
Yeah.
What's the ZE equivalent of dwarvish?
Mithric.
Yeah, I don't know Mithric, so I don't understand shit.
To be fair, neither does Frinlin.
Yeah, I don't either.
Alright,
That was in Vivalish.
Yeah, in common.
Okay.
I got you guys.
I'm just gonna hustle back here real fast.
You are going to take attacks of opportunity.
Mother... Never mind.
Okay.
I'll stay there. I shouldn't have attacked twice.
Alright. It is this thug down here, one by a tone. He's going to make 2 swings at your noir friend. Those are both really lousy. Does a 10 hit Mario?
Nope.
What about a 12?
Nope.
Didn't think so. Alright, Kalian, you're up.
I have 2 options. Well, no, I'm definitely going in here.
That's your option.
That's real fast. You went
Very
zoom.
out. I'm definitely going there. That's
Okay.
60.
So move bonus action.
Do I try to engage the Dwargar or do I try to charm him?
I don't do something.
Alright. This might fail and use my last spell, and then I'm not going to be engaged with him, but I really want to try to charm him. So I'm going to use my action and my last spell to cast Charm first round.
Okay.
And he has to make a saving throw, I believe. I'll pull up the spell as we speak, but it's a wisdom saving throw. Yes, it is.
Okay. Thanks to his Duergar resilience trait, he does get advantage on this.
Ah, damn it.
I got a 5 for the lower number and a 10 for the higher number.
Nice.
That
Is
suspension
that-
was killed.
That's after modifiers.
Yes, he fails! He's my best friend now. And I shout, stop!
Okay.
Yeah, he regards me as a friendly acquaintance. For an hour. He will be pissed after an hour.
He regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Just no one.
Does it say anything about your friends?
If it fails the saving throw, it's charmed by you. Oh yeah, or until your companion's doing it. Yeah. Yeah, it regards me as friendly. It doesn't say anything about my friends.
Can't you tell him to just not be a dick?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm shocked.
Make a persuasion roll.
He's an angry, enlarged Duergar.
Do I get advantage at all from being charmed, Joe?
You get to make the persuasion roll.
I got a 2. Right when it counts, man.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yes, sir. That was all I could do.
Okay. Well, this thug is not charmed, so he's going to take 2 whacks at Ember. That's a 7. That's an 8.
It's hit. Thank God.
And a tone.
All right, cantrip, booming blade. The guy in front of me.
Okay.
Fuck. 11. Why are my dice? I've been rolling good all night.
11. 11 actually hits.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. You've been rolling like a 10 and stuff before. I was waiting for you to say 11, because 11 hits.
All right. Well, in that case, he takes 2d8 psychic and 1d8 thunder.
Okay.
The psychic is 14.
Shadow Blade.
You can do it all together.
I only have 2d8.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see if there's any finesse, so I get my dex added, right?
Yep.
Alright. So then 16, 1. No, 17.
17 damage. Okay. You strike him, and he is kind of got this strange vibrating aura around him because of Booming Blade. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Rinlin.
How does it appear that persuasion went over?
You see he kind of like hesitates for a moment, and he does look at Kalian, but he kind of does look back at Ember. He still looks angry.
How hurt are you?
On a scale of 1 to 41, 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're lucky I love you. I'm gonna use my full turn and all my interactions to pull out a healing potion and feed it to her.
Okay.
Oh, you do love me.
Yeah, I'm losing my rage for you.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Yeah, so that's 2d4 plus 4.
I roll it or do you?
You can, I don't have d4s, so.
Too far.
3, so. 7 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 total?
Yeah.
Not bad. That's pretty good for...
No, that's really great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It doubled your health. And then I
Double
turn
plus 1.
and look angrily up at the other dwarf, readying my hammer.
Okay. He's a massive dwarf at this point.
Yeah, that's why I said look
Like,
up at him.
He big boy.
He's at the bottom of those stairs, right?
He's like partway on the stairs. Because he's like in the center, he's technically standing like right next to them. He's on the stairs.
I'm also very small.
So you don't have to look up too far at him, because he is like a couple steps down, so he could get big, but it's still intimidating. Coming down here, this guy is going to attempt to attack Soul twice. Ooh, he got a 21
Alright.
and a 23.
Alright. I'm gonna have to make some constitution saves because that shield of faith is concentration.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
It's based on the damage you take. So the first one is going to do 6 damage. The second one's going to do 8 damage.
So both 10s.
Yeah.
Alright, so I rolled an 11 for the first one,
You're good.
and a 16 for the second one.
Shield of Faith remains.
Alright.
But you took a total it was 14.
Okay. Well, I'm not feeling too great either.
That guy put in work.
Yeah, I did.
It's Big Dwarf's turn.
I'll help you out, that soul. I got 3d6 left in my healing light, and it's a bonus action, so I'll get you on my turn.
I also have a free action of 8 hit points to myself.
That's
It's
cool.
funny that we have both of our healers down there with themselves.
I was, actually, that's why I was looking. You are 65 feet away from me. I was thinking I can use my healing light on you, but you are 5 feet outside the range.
Alright, don't worry about me. After the potion that she gave me and a second wind, I'd be alright.
All right. I'm gonna ask that you guys, players, don't peek at stream for a little bit because
I'm not.
Big Dwarf
Minimize.
goes invisible for a moment. He's then going to disengage.
He is or is not?
Is.
Okay. I would like to push my body up against Ember very defensively.
Well then.
I feel fine. Not gonna lie. He's my best friend.
The northern wall in this room, is that just a solid wall? Because it's not quite revealed.
It's a solid wall. This map normally there's more to it, but I sealed it off to make it small for purposes of this.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes invisible, and you hear some footsteps as he disengages and walks away.
Can we hear where they went
I
at
have
all?
sensitive hearing. Can I like hear where he's at?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
But I cannot.
On your turn, you can make a perception check. Excuse me. That's
There
how
are a
that
lot of
works.
places he can go.
Right. Because
Kind
it's
of
my
have both
turn
doors
now.
blocked off, to
So-
where I'm sure someone would feel him walk through them.
So as a free action, I'm going to heal myself for 8 hit points.
Okay.
Because of my sigil thing. And then I'm going to use a spell called Inflict Wounds on the homie right in front of me.
Okay.
Because I'm not happy about being hit.
Alright, let's see if the curse on this figure spell continues.
Alright, make a melee spell.
That's only for me, Kyle.
Alright, well, we'll see.
I got a 15.
That hits.
Yep. You're right.
3d10. Let's see what we got. A 10 and an 8, so 18. And then 6 on top of that, so 24.
Dang.
He dead yet?
Rock to death.
That was the first that guy's been hit.
Oh.
He's not quite dead yet, but he's hurt. Soul reaches out and, using the same hand that is partially grasping his shield, just grasps the guy's arm, and there's just this pulse of almost purple lightning that leaves Soul's hand and hits the guy's arm. His veins pulse out of his body, and they're thick and almost black for a brief moment, and he screams in pain. Ah!
Ew.
Ember.
Didn't see that. Alright, so Sky a lot. How does he look?
He's hurt. 2 really deep gashes across his chest. Still standing though. Still trying to
Alright, well, I'm gonna
ruin your
attack
day.
him once.
Okay.
18.
Hits.
And a 7 damage.
Okay. He is still standing.
Alright, then I'm going to use Second Wind.
Mm-hmm.
And my D10. That would be great. There we go. Okay. I got 13 health points.
Cool. Cool.
So I'm doing alright again. I'm gonna use one of my Battle Master dice to hit him again.
Okay.
Disarming attack, because I don't think I've ever actually used it. When I hit him with a weapon attack, I expend my superiority dice to disarm the target, forcing it to drop one item of my choice that it's holding.
So you're doing this
With
with
the
your
face.
first attack. Technically. Because all these you add on to a regular attack. So this would be adding on to your first attack.
And yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the die. and do the extra
Then
damage
he has to
from
do
it.
he has to do a strength check. Too.
Let me know what you get first.
Apparently, that's my number tonight.
What was it?
7.
7 was the magic number. You disarm him. You cut his arms off.
You literally disarmed him.
You literally disarmed him. Nice.
Roll a perception check to see if I can. Boy.
Sure. We'll see if you can get a general sense of where he went.
Alright, how does a 17 fare?
He went in a this way direction.
I
Come and stand next to
move.
me.
Way. Do I run into him at all? He's big, right?
He is big. You cannot move past. Nope. Boop.
Can't.
You bump into something.
Alright, so I assume that I'm gonna bump into him, and I'm gonna just kind of like let out this like weird growl noise like a dog would be alerting, like a search dog.
Okay.
Almost like it's like.
Instead of using her words, she growled at him.
Grr. Okay. Back down here with Atone and Soul. Atone is getting hit by this feller twice. First attack. That's a nat 1. Second attack. 13.
Just misses.
Nothing. Kaylee in Europe.
I'm gonna say we should all sit down and discuss so that we can maintain this conversation. What do you say, buddy? Nobody's gonna bother you here.
Make another persuasion check.
We're just gonna keep trying. No. Oh, this one was better. 18. I keep rolling 19s tonight.
You hear from about 10 feet away, kind of near where Ember's standing and growling, "Let's get out of here. It's me."
Can you call off your men by chance? And then that's probably enough of my turn.
Okay, we'll see if he calls off his men on his turn. Atone, you're up.
Assuming they live that long.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, really.
because the one down here,
Oh, you know what I didn't think of, Joe?
there's just 2 down here. Yeah,
This is Shadow Blade. Is it?
Right.
How is it in here? Or is it lit up or what?
it's fairly lit.
Nah.
There's torches and whatnot.
Lit fam.
It's lit in here. Yeah.
Lit AF.
18.
18 hits.
I forgot to say Booming Blade. Oh well.
Okay.
Booming blade plus shadow blade.
Right.
That's just me.
Ooh, Shadow Blade alone.
It's pretty cool because Shadowblade just makes a weapon, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a great combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And since Shadow Blade's a bonus action, I can do them both on the same turn, and Booming Blade's a cantrip,
Yep.
so if I'm stupid, I pay attention and do my job. Otherwise, 15 with just Shadow Blade this time.
15 damage.
Yep.
With that, you cut into the guy's chest with your blade of shadow, and it kind of like passes through him, and then you solidify it, and then as you pull it out, it's just kind of appears in his chest, and the wound is the exit wound of your blade, and he just falls to the ground.
Ew.
Why is my... Oh.
Anything else from Atone?
No, not that I can do.
Okay. Rinlin, you're up.
Oh, wait, yeah. Hold on. Yes, I can. There we go. Done.
Ah, flanky flank. Kyle, quick question. When you started casting Charm, is that a concentration spell?
No, it's not.
Oh, shoot. So your fog is still there. Okay.
Yep.
Carry on, Rinlin.
Did I hear him talk or hear Rimlin?
You heard him talk.
He doesn't seem subtle.
Do I know where from?
this general area.
Can I make a reckless attack in this general area?
Yes. Because he is invisible, you still get the disadvantage, but reckless will just make it normal.
Heck! I rolled a 1.
That will heckin' miss.
And all 1s for my damage.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, what are you running at?
What is it? What is it, Ember? Is Kaylee Cotton well?
I'm pretty sure he's mad at me now.
Oh shit, wait.
Does
Oh,
it matter?
I think it's only hit.
He has to be hit.
Yeah, because she technically did not hit him.
I think it's an aggressive action. Let me look it up.
did you told us not to though.
Oh, do anything harmful to it, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he wasn't harmed.
I
He
missed.
was.
Okay.
His
I'm gonna
head's all
swing my
sorts of
hand-
weird because of the charm.
I'm gonna, as I bring down that awful miss of a hammer swing, I'm gonna just put my hammer down on the ground and just like lean on it, like I totally just
Try and play it off
Yeah.
that you're being
yeah,
cash.
try to like,
Performance check.
yeah, just like it was just a flourish to put my hammer down and lean against it.
All right, we're gonna come back down to this guy real quick. He's flanked on both sides, so he's gonna go ahead and make one attack against Soul and one attack against Atone. So here's the one against Soul. That's a 10. Here's the one against Atone. That's a 16.
Hey, he hit me.
8 damage.
I've never seen someone so excited to be hit before.
This time I get to use Warcaster. So I get advantage on his concentration check. I rolled an 18 on one of them, and that's
You
it's
are
only
good?
a 9. Oh, that's funny. I only got a 1. Yeah, still, I'm good.
All right. It's the end of his turn. Big Dwarf Man's turn. Oh, gotta switch layers because he's on invisible layer. He's going to walk right here. And then Kalian. You hear him whispering over here. Come on, let's get out of here. And you feel a very large dwarven hand kind of grab your arm and start moving towards the fog.
Okay, I guess we're gonna get out of here now. As we walk, could you just tell me as much as you can about your group? By the way, how long does this enlarge thing last?
Probably only 15 more seconds or so.
Oh, okay. So let's just keep walking for now. I'm just gonna let him pull me along for now.
Okay.
Pull you into the fog.
Yeah, you end up...
Yeah.
If you could move 2 spaces down for me. Just into the fog. Yep. Soul, it's your turn. This is
All right,
hilarious.
I'm going to look down on this person because I assume I'm taller than he is,
Mm-hmm.
and just utter the word "burn" as I cast Word of Radiance again.
Jeez. Brutal, man. Brutal.
I know. I'm tapping into
We're
pre-Van
really
Gogh.
right now.
He got a 9, so...
He fails. It's
don't
only
burn.
1d6, but and I rolled max damage. 6 damage.
I feel like I'm an awful influence on you.
I'm just
that's
tapping
enough.
into who I was before Van Gogh is all.
He kind of cowers in fear, and then all of a sudden he just bursts into flame and crumples to the ground.
Oh my god,
Dead.
can you calm down?
We're up here watching Kalian disappear into the fog. Like,
Alright, so how long does your charm last, Kalian?
And then I
An
move
hour.
up here.
Is anyone going to take any aggressive actions against this dwarf man?
Yes.
we can't exactly just let him pull Kalian out and goodbye.
I was
Bye,
gonna
Kalian.
follow them and wait for his enlarge to go away and then try to knock him out.
Okay.
But
We'll stay in initiative then. That's all I just need to know if we were going to go out of it or not. Ember, it's your turn.
Alright, just so that the people at home are still aware, Ember still does not know that the fog is a lie.
You didn't you hear it whispered to me earlier?
No, I was in the corner.
Oh, honey.
And I just fought within the fog. And so I'm like, damn, now I can't see him.
Is she just like barking at the fog? Like,
No, I'm a person now. Like, I'm still a person.
Hey,
I'm
Joe.
my
like-
statement still stands.
Hey,
I'm like, to go try and track him in the fog.
hey, Joe.
Yeah.
If the fog is still real to Ember, as the invisible creature's moving through it, is it?
No. Because the illusion wouldn't react.
Yeah,
That's right. Sorry.
because it's not real fog, it's an illusion of fog.
No,
Clever though.
yeah, if you want real fog, you gotta come to me for that.
And just go into the fog. I think I can make it to like here before I'd run into him as a person again.
Nope. You can
Right
go
next to
one more.
And go here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh hey, Kaylin.
Hey, buddy.
I wave, but I'm in fog, so.
I just smell you, basically. Like, I can smell and hear you.
Yeah.
Because I'm an awesome hunter.
All right. End of your turn, Ember.
Because we're not doing the thing. Does he just stay invisible while he's giant? Or, like... never mind. There's no reason for me to know that. That's all I do. I'm just tracking. Waiting. Something.
Something.
Atone or Kalian, you're up.
I'm just gonna keep talking to him, but I'm gonna try to get as much information out of him as possible. This invisible thing, how long does that last? Can you tell me more about what you guys were doing here, working with the salamanders?
I'm about to become visible again as we step out of the fog. We may have to make a break for it past anyone by the door.
Well,
I'll tell you everything once we're out. The Minotaur should still be upstairs. He'll help us.
Was there a merchant too?
No.
do you command the Minotaur?
Yes. That's all I'm gonna let you get on your turn. Atone, you're up.
Alright, let's see here. So I guess. I guess I would get to here. I get to here. And, no, you guys finish over there.
Oh yeah, because you just see me and Ember. You might be able to notice that something is pulling at me.
Do I notice that, Joe? Or
That's not me.
What's your passive perception?
passive would be, where is my passive? Why don't I see
10
my
plus your regular.
Yeah, you just assume you roll a 10.
Yeah, you don't. Kalian's kind of standing in a weird position,
Kinda
but
weird, yeah.
Yeah. Arm out, just. Hey, you guys finish over there? What's up?
Rinlin.
Yes, sir. I'm going to move here. And then prepare my action. Can I do prepared action dash?
Yeah,
Follow them.
yeah, absolutely.
But also, like, if Kalian looks at me, I'm gonna, like, look at him and, like,
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
like, looking at the hand, like, silently, like, hey.
All right.
Yeah, because he can't see me because I'm in the fog. But we can see each other.
End of your
Me-
turn.
Yes, that's me silently asking if you want me to knock him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I can't see the camera.
Oh, I shook my head no, and then indicated.
Okay.
You guys can look at stream again. He's no longer invisible. But he's going to pop visible, and he's going to begin running with Kalian's arm in his grasp. Does anyone want to do anything?
Well, I can't.
Kalian, are you letting him pull you or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him pull me.
I'm gonna. Oh, I have a net and a grappling hook. Net him.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack with your net, Tiffany.
Hoarding comes in handy.
So this will be a d20 roll. You'll add your strength modifier, and I don't think you're proficient in that, so I think that'll be it.
Yeah, I don't think it really counts as a weapon.
Yeah, so we'll just do your...
I still got a 19 plus 3, so...
You net him.
2.
You toss a net over him. At this point,
Alien too. I mean, I don't care.
he's going to count this as being as an aggressive action because it's something being thrown on top of him. But he is, we're going to say, restrained by your net.
Like,
far away.
no wait, I wouldn't even know if I got him. I can't see.
That was during his movement, so he's going to have one round before he can get up and try and break out of the net or whatnot. So, Soul, you're up.
That was definitely hostile, though.
Yes. He ain't charmed no more.
Alright. I come to this door casually because I haven't heard anything, and then I see him and I'm like, oh shit, he's angry. And so I get right on top of him, and I just start hitting him with my warhammer.
Alright.
I'm in love?
Oh,
That is a natural 20.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh boy, okay. Roll
I have a
damage.
very weird three-way relationship right now.
See what we get. It's only 6 damage.
Okay. That's good.
Because you don't kill him outright, maybe?
He's still alive.
Inster just mad.
Anything else, Soul?
Nope, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Ember, your turn. He's not looking too good.
I'm gonna hit him with the crowbar.
Okay.
Have to kill him?
You can do non-lethal with your swords, though.
Held bash. But I mean, whatever.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Because, you know, a crowbar is also kind of damaging, so maybe the hilt of a sword would be a little bit nicer.
Go ahead and make an attack. You do have advantage because he's restrained. A 21?
And another 21.
That hits.
That'll do.
Wow.
That was just for the first one, because I rolled advantage to see if
Yep.
I crit, and I didn't. That one is 7 damage.
Fun fact, you don't need the second one. You come up to him after he's like facing down Soul, wrapped in this net, struggling, and just with the hilt of your sword, pow, right in the back of the skull, and he just goes unconscious.
Did I get him?
Yeah.
You did good.
Oh, you can't tell because you're in the
I can't see.
fog.
Yeah, you're good,
I'm
sweetie.
gonna drop the illusion.
Man, that fog was really weird, guys. It just appeared and went away.
I'm like, what the hell?
Well, weird, huh?
I would like to formally apologize to everyone here. I got a little sucked into my anger.
I'm like, me and Renlin and Kalian had no idea. We were dealing with our own stuff.
A little stuck. So I'm a little saddened because I thought that this was actually you, and now I'm just sad.
There was an ogre and 2 sword-wielding guys on me. Soul did the right thing.
All
This
right.
guy turns invisible and also gets really big, so I'm gonna keep the net on him.
Yeah, that's probably wise.
As you guys kind of tower over your Durgar prisoner, the Minotaur and some other goons
Heck.
still upstairs.
Oh, not heck.
We're going to actually end the episode there.
Damn it.
Just because dealing with the Minotaur and everything, I think, will be an interesting little bit. And also dealing with when this guy wakes up. But this has been another episode of Stop, Drop, and Roll. We will be back next week as well to continue the story. We're going strong. Players, you guys can each gain 1,000 experience points.
Level or nah?
No, that's not gonna level us.
Give me multi-attack!
You're getting there. That's a decent chunk.
That is a decent chunk.
We are now 2,100, about 50 away.
Not
Well,
bad.
maybe if we kill the Minotaur, would be good.
But those of you watching at home, definitely tune in on Saturday. We will be starting a brand new campaign in the Pathfinder 2 playtest. We'll be doing Session Zeros, building some characters and figuring out exactly what game we're going to run and play in. So that's exciting. Keymasters, the day is going to be moving. The tentative date is going to be on Wednesdays. As long as we are all here. That game might become a little bit more intermittent just because of schedules and whatnot during the week, but we do plan to continue it, just maybe at a slower pace. That was kind of the plan all along, just do something until Pathfinder 2 came out, and it's here now since we're past Gen Con. On Monday, you can catch Ladies of Vathis with Ashley running the girls through some fun stuff. I think you guys are doing Death House again. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Tiff?
we're finishing Death House.
Yeah.
Because I think Laura has her sister or something.
Yes. So,
Death
still
House.
Ladies of Vathis. They're going to finish their Death House adventure. I know Tiffany got messed up by a broom, I think. Is someone. Tiffany maybe, or Andrea.
Andrea and I
Andrea.
both got hit by a broom. But
You got
Andrea
messed up by a
definitely-
broom.
Yeah, Andrea got really messed up by the broom. I got way messed up comparison-wise, but we've gotten messed up by random objects.
Is some good stuff. You can catch that Monday. Keymasters maybe Wednesday. We'll be back on Thursday and tune in this Saturday for new Pathfinder 2 game. So that's all the announcements we have. Definitely follow us on social media, join our Discord, all that good stuff. But that's all I got today. So we will catch you wonderful people next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.